Just want to thank all of you all for coming out and just appreciating what we're doing down here in San Diego. We from San Diego, and just the love, that the support that y'all getting right now means a lot. And growing up in Southeast San Diego, we've endured a lot of challenges, from, me personally, mom's being addicted to drugs and seeing my father murdered in front of my face. A lot of things that steered us in a negative path allowed us to be here on this very day, just expressing what we've been through, through a form of book and a form of art. You all coming out just to see what we've became and how we've overcame our challenges is a big deal. And I really appreciate the love once again, and just I hope that you all enjoy yourselves. And I would like to say thank you to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ first, for giving me this platform. And, just allowing me to be here in front of you all. This is a big deal. I've never been in San Diego with all of my artwork, not even knowing that you all will be able to come out and support like this, and to see how many people are right here in front of my face on this day. Man, it's truly amazing. And here we are, MenTorN.
He's been painting for approximately 10 years. Amazing artist. He's painted multiple of the book covers that we've put out from Walk With Me Impact, curriculums, books. The first one he did was the Raising Pimp City cover. Then he did the Youth Mentoring Curriculum. He did those covers as well. He just did the MenTorN cover, dealing with men's mental health, but not just random in general men's mental health. Particularly where this came from was dealing with the mental health of service providers. People that grew, and specifically even more, people who grew up in communities of trauma, who've experienced the loss of life, loved ones, incarceration, drug abuse, you name it. And then luckily enough, when we make it out, end up turning our lives over into helping and supporting others. And even though I'm saying men's mental health, this is for everybody who's a giver and a service provider. Because oftentimes you get in these positions and I neglect my own. We neglect ourselves. We put others on the front burner while our lives are back there simmering, if not all the way off. The burner's out. Gone. You know what I mean? A good pastor friend of mine said, don't set yourself on fire to put somebody, what did he say? Don't set yourself on fire to warm somebody else up. Sometimes we set ourselves on fire to keep everybody else warm. And over the years, especially coming up out of the COVID, the pandemic, quarantine, and having to sit down with your own self and your own thoughts and look in your own mirror for that long, realize a lot of mental health issues arose. And for everybody, no matter what your social economic status is, and just realizing like a lot of mentors I've seen who came up through this, including myself, have these breakdowns, go into dark spots, give up on the work, go back to old habits, create new habits. And so if we do not, and take this, if it fits you, if you do not address your own mental health, whatever that looks like, that's no one size fit all, this ain't cookie cutter, but do we have traumas? Do we have things that we need to address so you can live your best life, okay? And not give away your best life. This work doesn't come from just anywhere, I love you. Thank you. Three women that helped raise me. 4. Wow. There's 4 women that helped raise me in this room right now. I love y'all. And everybody's okay not to be okay. You feel me? At 12 years old in a middle school program called Empire. How old are you now? 19. He's 19. You told me he's 21. 12 to 19. He stuck with me like many others. Hey, I'm sorry we didn't bring any data or PowerPoints. They physical here, okay? Heart. So 12 years old, they ain't supposed to stick with you to 19, but him and many others did. What's your name? Vincent, aka college graduate. You know what I mean?
Last week.
Last week? San Diego State? Oh, all them ropes and things, I don't even know if they need, but you had them on you.
For sure.
Okay. All right. Mentee, one of the first program I ever had. I think we were fresh out of an indictment at that time. Okay. All right. Been through, what they call that, a roller coaster? But it ain't dipping no more. It ain't dipping no more. We called it a rocket ship. It was a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Hey, I stacked against him. You saw this, man. He started the video off full of passion, love for the community. Man, if I see one more, anyway, it's our guy right here, Anthony. My Globio stuck with me too. He thinking my cousin, he been around me so long. That's my dude, my Globio Marquez. Hey, roller coaster.
Your grandma, my grandma. That's my
Roller coaster turned into a rocket ship. International speaker, co-author, trainer. Known this dude since I was 12 years old at this same middle school, at Bell. But with no program for us then, so, we had to figure it out. All right, that's it. That's all. Set the clock for the walk. Oh, A1 since day one. Your moderator.
Sorry.
I met this guy fresh out of Bell. I got kicked out of Bell Middle School for 2 league fights. I thought I was the super gang member at the time. I really wasn't. I was wannabe. But I went to Helix High School, met this guy. He took me shopping, told me that gangbanging stuff was old, that girls didn't like that. But it's my brother. I just wanted to say, if it wasn't for him and his mom in here, if it wasn't for them, I would have starved a lot of nights. I ended up basically living. His mom's a foster mom that took care of many kids, and I was the unofficial foster kid.
My name is Roy. I'm a certified alcohol and drug counselor at San Diego Freedom Ranch today, and I got a mentoring subject to get at these people about. So I'm going to speak to them and get this conversation, strike like a match right now. Thank you very much. As a mentor today, you've dedicated a lot of your daily life to serving and mentoring others. What's a hard truth from your own journey that continues to share how you mentor today, sir?
Telling myself I'm enough, right? Telling myself that I'm worthy. Telling myself that it's okay to be loved. That love is not conditional. You know what I mean? And so because of those things, that's that hard truth. And so when I mentor, when I coach, when I speak, it's from that because I want everyone else to feel that love, to feel that they're enough, to feel that they can do whatever they want to, what they need to do. But first we got to love self.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, those are things that really hold near and dear to my heart because like I was saying, when I was young, I didn't feel that, right? Although both parents in the house, my dad didn't tell me he loved me till I was 40. You know what I mean? And to me, if you have a son, you have a child, why wouldn't you tell him you love him? Why wouldn't you introduce him to your family? And so I want that love that I didn't have. I want to share that love to everybody I'm around.
A lot of people today tell me their parents never told them they loved them. They told them, they showed them they loved them by giving them the clothes and the hard work that they do and providing for them. And I say that's not a way of telling and showing unless you can express it from your heart with internal motivation. I understand what you're saying. Looking back on your life, what was the moment you realized you could break away from the path you were on, the mediocre lifestyle? When was the time that you knew you can break away from that type of lifestyle and create something different for yourself?
When I got out of YA, when I got out of juvenile hall, I realized that the youth that I was growing up with was not living the same lifestyle as I was living. And I met somebody that was able to have the mental digestion, the mental strength to see life, how we grew up in a different way. And I think that was a complete perspective change for me for sure. They grew up in the same environment as me, the same conditions, everything the same, but they wasn't living like me, and I think that was when I was like, this is somewhere where I need to mentally digest and take this in and just realize hey, it don't gotta be how it has to be at the moment. It don't have to be how it is, how I was taught, but I can make my reality, and that young man, he changed my life forever, man.
You've experienced significant adversity and challenges throughout your life. What have those experiences taught you about resilience and perseverance?
So basically, it's pretty much taught me that, one, it's okay to feel pain. It took me a long time to understand that because a lot of people who've been around me, they have their parents. They either have their dad or their mom, or they have both. They got an uncle, they got something. But for me, I lost my dad when I was 14. So with that, every person that I was around had their dad. I had to learn how to adjust to every person that I was coming around because that made me uncomfortable. it made me feel a type of way and it wasn't their fault. It had nothing to do with them. I couldn't blame them. But what it did do was it taught me that it's okay to talk to their fathers too. I didn't have to hold stuff in. I didn't have to feel like I was by myself. But it took me a very, very long time to understand that. It was an event that I had went to in LA that it was a men's circle. And in that men's circle, it was full of ex-gang members, all from LA, never met none of them. And from that, I spoke on what happened to my father in that event, and from there, I learned it's okay. Like, I'm not by myself. I learned. So that's really what I learned. I learned it's okay.
As a college graduate and mentor, how has mentorship helped redefine your understanding of manhood and leadership today?
There's man codes, you know what I mean? There's street codes and so on and so forth. I look at myself as a street man growing up, or a hustling man. And now I look at myself after receiving the proper mentorship in a professional setting, in an educational setting. I got to see how my talents or my strengths that I had in these past lifestyles I was living are transferable. And the mentorship is still the same. I still have these same mentors, but they see I'm in a new environment. They say I'm on to new things, and now they're pushing me towards newer goals instead of what I had tasked. And mentorship, they played for sure. Mentorship, without the mentorship, I don't think I would have been able to be where I am today, for sure. I probably would have been elsewhere. So mentorship changes your trajectory.
You got giving it out. Like running water today, huh?
Hey, well, what was the most recent achievement that you had, brother?
I just started my master's degree,
Yeah. Oh, hey. As a young man transitioning into adulthood, how has mentorship helped shape your understanding of mental health and self-care today as we speak, sir?
For me, mentorship, you know, when it has to do with mental health, I feel like it's just important as your physical health and your physical well-being. So, you know, me not having like a dad for real growing up, me always having a mentor by my side, it always helped me cope with my feelings, you know, how to relieve stress, how to work my every day-to-day life, you know, just grow and learn new things. So just the mental health is just important, just as physical health for me.
What are some of the mental health habits or practices you've developed that help you stay healthy while balancing school life and service to others today?
First and foremost, my kids, doing everything with my kids, being able to see my kids smile is always gives me a high mentally and makes me feel better mentally. Also, me as a child still lives inside me, and there's a lot of trauma in my childhood that today I'm able to, like, you know, for instance, all the barriers that I had as a young person, I'm able to overcome them now. I'm able to take care of myself now. I'm able to do things that I wasn't able to do as a child that I do today that, you know, I guess you would say heals my inner child. And then also living in the moment, being mindful with what's going on, where I'm at. I like to put my feet in grass, sand, and just be thankful for everything around.
Ooh. What's one lesson about manhood that you've learned through your mentors that you hope to pass on to the next generation?
Always keep going, keep your mind on it, do it, don't try it. It's the best way to go.
Understood, understand. Don't half-ass it, in other words.
You know.
Always go 100%. Thank you very much. Thanks. Bye-bye. Right.